Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Antonia. I'm a third year medical student and I make videos about medicine and university and pretty much anything else that pops into my head. So if that sounds good to you guys, feel free to subscribe and keep watching this video. I just finished my first week of placement on my pediatric block. It's been interesting. Probably will make a proper video about that later, but I just thought I'd show you guys what's in my placement bag. As I've spoken about on this channel a lot, I go on hospital placement pretty much every week of third year, and fourth year and fifth year follow suit as well. So I have to take a bag for placement, and I pack slightly different things for placement as I would if I was just going to uni normally. So I'll just show you guys what's in my bag. The bag I use for placement is just this bag here. It is like a regular Tommy Hilfiger rucksack. It's got quite a bit of space in it, but it's not too big as well, and I find that this houses all the stuff that I need for placement quite well. I have another bag that I also use, which is also a blue Tommy Hilfiger rucksack, and I just alternate between the two. So let's get into the actual bag itself. The first thing I have in my bag is my laptop. So this is my laptop cover. My bag has a laptop pocket already, but I just like using the cover for extra protection. So this is my laptop. It is one of the new MacBook Pros. I bought this for myself over summer because I've wanted a Mac for years and years and years. If you want, I have an unboxing video on my channel, which I will try and link above. I've got a case from Amazon on it as well. It's just useful to have a laptop on placement just in case you have nothing to do. You can go to the library and do work, write up cases that you found interesting, and just distress as well if really you have nothing to do. That's my laptop. Then moving on to the middle compartment of my bag, I've got my planner. So this is my 2019 to 2020 planner that I've been using for this year. I like having a physical planner as well as keeping things on my phone, just so I can write things down. Just in case I don't have my phone on me as well, I can just write things down so I can remember it. I have the top 100 drugs in my bag as well, because one thing I'm realizing is that my knowledge of medications and like pharmacology knowledge is just not the best. So on placement, if I hear about a drug that's been prescribed that I don't know what it is, I use this book. I try and refer to it. I think it's really good. It's really small, and as it says, it has, the top 100 drugs that you're most likely to see in a hospital setting. So I use this, and it is improving my medical knowledge in that sense. So the next thing I have in my bag is the Oxford Handbook of Clinical Specialties. So as I mentioned before, I'm on my pediatric rotation, and this covers the non-core medical specialties. So it has peds in it, it has dermatology, gynecology, obstetrics, so that's from my obs and gynae rotation that I had last time, ENT things, so ear, nose and throat. And I find it useful, again, if I hear about a condition on the wards that I don't particularly understand, and maybe I don't want to get out my laptop and look it up online, I can just use this and refer to this instead. It's always really handy to keep around. They also have the clinical medicine ones, so if you're looking for specialties such as cardiology, gastroenterology, respiratory medicine, then those will be in the other one. Next up, I have a little book that I carry around in my scrubs pockets normally. So we wear scrubs to placement, and it's really useful just to have a small book to write histories in. If you get like better teaching from a doctor or teaching on the ward, it's useful to be able to write things down in here because you can refer to it. You can write down your history notes in here. If you're going to write down history notes, I would say that you should be really, really careful with books like this. Make sure that you don't leave them on the wards, don't leave them where anyone else can read them, because you'd be writing down confidential data in these, and it's really, really important for patient confidentiality to be maintained, that you keep these safe, because if they fall into the wrong hands, you could get yourself and the hospital into a lot of trouble. But yeah, this is really good. As you can see, it's quite skinny, so it fits in my scrub pockets quite easily. I like this. This is actually the one I used for my medicine rotations, so this is full. I have another one in my bag for my obs and gynae and peds rotations, which is a little bit less tattered and a lot less full as well. Next up, portable charger. If you don't have a portable charger with you, you're playing games. I personally am not a big fan of this idea that iPhones have terrible battery. My phone actually doesn't have terrible battery, but just in case I've forgotten to charge my phone overnight, which has happened before, or with my laptop, I can actually charge it with a portable charger as long as I have my USB-C cable. I like to keep these on me. This is a 20,000 milliampere battery, so it lasts a good few charges, which I really found useful. Next thing, water to stay hydrated. I realized that being on placement, I don't drink as much water as I normally would, so I try and make sure that I have a bottle of water on me at least, so I can try and drink a bit, and then I'll try and top it up when I get home. Hydration is key. Next up, of course, my stethoscope. So I just have the Littmann Classic 3 stethoscope in the color chocolate copper, I think. It has my name in it inscribed. It is really important for the majority of specialties to have a stethoscope on you. So if a doctor asks you to listen to someone's chest or to listen to someone's abdomen, then you have your own stethoscope. I normally keep these in my scrub pockets as well, with my books and maybe a pen, just so I can be ready on the ward. Next thing, just my purse. It has pretty much all the cards I need in it. Vaseline, you've got to keep these lips moisturized, and I do find in the colder months my lips do crack a lot more, so I just try and keep some Vaseline on me. I have this headband as well. I actually bought it because the tops of my ears get cold, but hats often don't fit on whichever hairstyle I've got, so I have this headband to cover the tops of my ears. I also find it really useful when I'm driving. I don't like keeping my hair tied up the whole time, so I just put this on just to push my hair back and keep it out of my face so I can see when I'm driving, which is pretty important. Then I've got these smaller pockets where I keep some other bits. So I've actually got another Vaseline because I normally forget where I've put these. I normally keep one in my bag and one in my scrub pocket. I have Advil just in case I have a headache, or one of the other student doctors I'm with have a headache. It's always useful to have ibuprofen or paracetamol on you. I keep my AirPods in here as well. If I'm not doing any work, or if I'm walking to or from my car or to or from placement, it's useful just to have some headphones to listen to music, because I love listening to music. I am a big advocate for wireless headphones, so even if you don't have AirPods, pick yourself up some cheap wireless headphones. You can get some for like £10 on Amazon. It will change your life. No more wires, 2020, okay? The inside of the bag is now empty. I'll move on to the front pocket of the bag. In the front pocket, I have my lanyard. It says third year student doctor on it, so people know on the wards what level we are. It also has my hospital ID, which I'm not going to show you because my picture doesn't look nice. It also has my NHS card as well, which I'm also not going to show you because that picture looks really, really bad as well. My ID photos are normally terrible. I've got my car key as well. I keep on a lanyard because I don't want to lose it. I have my house keys, obviously need to get into my house. I keep pens, so I normally keep about 2 or 3 pens on me. I've only got one here right now because the rest of them are my scrubs that I wore on Friday. Try and keep a lot of pens on me just in case one pen runs out or someone else needs a pen. It's always nice to have one extra. I've got this dongle thing. With the new MacBooks, they don't have many ports on them, so I have 2 USB ports on my laptop, and that's it. One of them is for charging and one of them I use for this. So this has 2 USB type A ports, an SD card port on the top there, this port at the bottom which I actually don't know what it is, but you know, and then the end, which I really liked about this one, it has a HDMI port as well, so if I want to put what's on my laptop onto a bigger screen, I can. This cost me like £6. I know that Apple do some that cost a bit more, but this has, I've had this for maybe 6 months and it hasn't failed yet. I really, really like it. And that is all that's in my bag for placement. Obviously, like I said at the start of this video, what I keep in my bag for placement is slightly different to what I keep in my bag for normal uni or in the holidays or anything. So if you guys want to see that, let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. If you've liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know down below if you have any other video requests. I'll see you guys in the next one.